6 inches. That's all it takes. 6 inches of moving water, barely past your ankles, and it can sweep a grown man off his feet. Meet Cliff. 10 minutes ago, this was a quiet trail. Now the water's rising, and the clock is already running. Could you survive a flash flood? Flash floods are the deadliest kind of flood because they give you almost no warning. A storm miles away, water you can't see, and a dry creek bed turns into a river in minutes. In the US, flooding kills more people most years than tornadoes or hurricanes. And here's the part most people get wrong. The danger isn't deep water, it's moving water. So when Cliff feels that first cold pull around his boots, the first rule kicks in. Rule 1, get to high ground. Now, not later. Cliff's instinct is to grab his gear. Wrong move. Seconds matter more than stuff. He turns away from the water and climbs. Uphill. Always uphill. Higher ground is the single best decision you can make in a flood. And the earlier you make it, the more options you have. But the trail ahead is flooded, brown, fast, churning. Every part of Cliff wants to just wade across. Don't. You cannot judge moving water by looking at it. 6 inches knocks you down. A foot of water can float a car. And what's under that water? You can't see the washed out ground, the debris, or a downed power line turning the whole surface electric. This is where the saying comes from, turn around, don't drown. Cliff turns around. The water's still climbing.
Whoa, a truck.
Cliff
Maybe it's
spots a
shelter.
truck on the road and thinks,
I can get inside and
shelter.
wait this out.
It's a trap.
Oh
More
no,
than
the water's
half
still
of all
rising.
flood deaths happen in vehicles. 12 inches of water floats most cars. 2 feet can carry off a truck. A car in a flood isn't a shelter. It's a box with the doors held shut by the current. So Cliff leaves it. He climbs higher, onto solid,
Nope,
rising ground.
Not getting in that.
Now he's cornered. Water on 3 sides, rising fast. Rule 4, go up,
Water's rising!
not
Gotta
in.
climb faster!
Never
Almost there,
trap
keep
yourself
going!
somewhere with no exit. And if you're caught, get to the highest reachable point and make yourself impossible to miss. Cliff scrambles onto a boulder, peels off that bright orange beanie and waves it overhead. Color, movement, height. That's how rescuers find you.
Help! Over here! I'm right here! Help!
And in the distance,
Please help
a
me!
horn. They've seen him. Cliff made it because he did the boring thing. He went up and he never trusted the water. No heroics, no shortcuts. The people who survive floods are almost never the strongest swimmers. They're the ones who refuse to step in. So, would you have turned around or chased the truck? Tell Cliff in the comments. And if you want to see him survive what's next, subscribe, because next time, the ground itself is trying to swallow him.
Thanks for joining the adventure. See you next time.
Stay dry out there.